Welcome to another Vox Pop episode. Today we are in the Lagos State University. So without wasting time, let's go find out what they think about the coming election. I am here with Tomiwa. Tomiwa, have you registered for your PVC?
Yeah, sure I have.
So have you collected it?
No, actually no.
Why not?
They asked us to come back for it. So maybe hopefully this week I'm going to collect mine.
Alright, so who are you going to vote for?
You mean the presidential?
Presidential.
Yeah, I'm voting for General Modu Buhari for the presidential election.
And governorship?
Governorship for Akiwumi and Bode. I think it's high time Nigeria needs change. The PDP has been ruling for over 16 years and they have nothing to show for it.
Who are you going to vote for?
Buhari.
Why Buhari?
Well, apart from me being just picking Buhari, we have to look at the antecedents of the Jonathan regime. We have to record some amount of progress we have made and the kind of lags that we have actually seen. Actually everybody is so obvious that people really want a change. You cannot actually continue, being the same way, the same status quo here and there, and we don't. At least, for example, I'm a student. I stayed home for 6 months, and it was just because of his inability to actually see into these things that actually making us come back to school. And because of that, some people are having extra years. I am to graduate next year, but I'm not graduating next year. I'm graduating 2017. So looking at that is bad. And also at other facets of the economy, we kind of find out that it's always lagging. And we have to ask ourselves that what has his administration affected me, not affected some people.
The presidential election, I would like to vote for General Muhammad Buhari for the president. Why I'll be voting for Buhari as the president for the Federal Republic of Nigeria is because I look at his antecedents, what he has done. He's not someone that can easily be corrupt. Fine, he's coming out under the umbrella of APC. I would have really loved to work for him, like spend my last cover on his election.
GMB 2015, say Buhari, say change, because this country as a whole has been under the umbrella of PDP for the past 16 years, and I can say PDP is the epidemic to this nation. What I mean by the word epidemic is that they are disease. Nothing has been showed other than for the past 16 years that we are being governed by the PDP. They call them People Democratic Parties, because there's nothing like democracy in their words. But I believe in Buhari.
As we all know, we have to vote for change in the forthcoming election. So I will definitely vote for change.
For Buhari, it's not about Buhari per se, but the only thing I believe Nigeria needs this time around is change.
I would like to vote for Buhari because I believe it's the man for the people and it's going to help us do what we want in our country and whatever we want. I just believe it's the president that we need in our country.
So who are we voting for?
That would be Buhari.
Why Buhari?
Well, let's say I'm striving for change.
I would like to vote for Buhari.
Why Buhari?
Because I feel he's the right president for the year 2015 and forthcoming.
Who are you going to vote for?
Well, it's Buhari, obviously, because he's the man of my choice, so I'm going for him.
What advice do you have for your fellow students in Nigeria concerning the election?
Well, I'll ask them to come out to vote because it's their right. And I should vote for APC if they really want change, because I want change. Even in my life, in school, I want change. So I think they should vote for APC.
What advice would you give to your fellow LASU students who are not interested in the election?
Well, actually, I will give them two advice. Number one, stay out of violence. These people will just come, pay you beats, and you fight to risk your life. Some of us, we are in school, you might actually lose your admission, you be in the school, and also you might actually cut your life in the process. And to those who are actually vying to vote, just don't vote just because someone is prompting you to do so. And if you don't know, and if you know that neither of these people Because it's one thing for, I was discussing with somebody yesterday, he was saying that he does not like this person, but because there is no choice, he has to vote the person. He said Jonathan was a failure to him, but because he doesn't like Buhari, he has to vote for Jonathan. So we look like this thing is wrong, really. If you know you cannot do it, if you know it's a failure to you, don't just vote, just stay at home. You won't be you won't be judged by not doing that. It's freedom. But if you know, if your heart says that this is the person, we all need change, and we should actually vote for our conscience.